What the fuck is that? No way. Hey YouTube, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we've got a lot of work ahead of us. As I mentioned in my last video, we've got some not so good transmission noises. And I've already got the car jacked up, took the inspection covers off, checked over some things. I actually couldn't really replicate the sound as bad as it was on the ground, up in the air. So that was kind of weird. And looking around in the inspection covers, I didn't really see anything wrong. But the next step was to drain the oil. And in looking at the drained oil, it doesn't look good at all. So I'm hoping that you can see how flaky that oil is. It hopefully it comes through in camera, but it shouldn't be looking like that. That's awfully flaky and dirty, especially for a transmission that was, you can't say rebuilt, but it was like cleaned up and fluid drained like 3 years ago. And I've probably got, I don't know, less than 1,000 miles on this car. I haven't driven it much. So after seeing this dirty oil in combination with the noises, we're gonna drop it. We're gonna pull it out and send it off to get rebuilt. And that's what we're gonna do in this video. So let's get to work. Exhaust is off and letting the clutch and slave cylinder drain right now. All right, we got the starter out and all of the bell housing bolts are out. Maybe a month or two ago, I installed this trans blanket. It's got like ballistic material in there, just like a kind of like a scatter shield, but you know, just in case the clutch comes apart, I installed that. So that's taken off. And now it's just trying to finagle this out. The drive shaft is a bit too long to actually come out with the sway bar in. So that is in there still. And we're just going to kind of support the weight of the transmission. I'm going to take this transmission mount down and we're just going to try and back it out. But there's just no room there to really come back. So we're going to be working pretty hard to try and get it out. I've got updates. So if you're a Z guy, you probably know what this is. This would be the trans mount, basically. And I've sheared it off because, like I thought, there was not going to be enough room to slide the transmission back because of those things. So this is where the ear was, and it's not there anymore. We still have the passenger side on. We're going to try and see if we can slide it back now. But I might have to take the passenger side off too, because it's just not enough room to slide it back. So I'm going to redesign the mounts so that I don't have to do this ever again. I'm not going to put it back. I'm probably going to build something off the frame rail. But that's what we've got going on so far. Everything is coming apart, but just not enough room. So let's give it another shot.
You've almost cleared that knob thing on your side.
Okay, go ahead and lower it. Okay.
Okay, I got it. We're like smooth sealing. If we can push it straight back.
Yeah,
I think you'll clear.
let it down just a hair more. Wow. I see what's happening now. We're hitting on the actual firewall. We are millimeters away. I think.
Should I go up there?
Oh, we're like so close. I don't trust it. No, I think you're gonna be able to lower it.
Here we go.
It's never. Oh, I think I see light through it. Lower it down. Oh, we got it.
Okay. What do you need me to do?
Just lower it down. I want to make sure there's no wires connected to it. So you watch the top of it. Can you see the top
Yeah,
of it?
the light's changing.
Can you see it now?
Yeah. Whoa.
I'm holding it. All right, scoot the jack back. Okay. I see a wire. Yeah. A plug. Can you?
Get it?
Yeah.
You want me to roll already?
Yeah.
Should I roll it back?
No.
I don't see anything else connected.
Ooh, getting heavy on my arm.
Can we stop?
No, go ahead. Lower it all the way down.
Touchdown.
Holy shit.
Touchdown.
So got the transmission out, up onto this table, just kind of looking over everything that I need to take off of it in order to get it shipped out. And you know, what we thought was the problem was the input shaft bearing. So I'm going to show you the play that it has in it right now. So I don't think that input shaft is supposed to have that much play in it. I think that is what was causing the vibrations and the problem. Although I'm not entirely sure, but I'm going to use this video kind of to see when I get it back if this play goes away. So then I'll kind of know that was definitely the problem. I'm going to take the bell housing off, take the rear mount off and other things that I need to take off in order to get it shipped out and worked on. So this is what I've come up with to get this transmission all the way to California from Illinois. I bought this big tote. It's like a Plano branded tote from Amazon. It was around 50 bucks. We've got this lid here that snaps on in all four corners, and it's got wheels in the back. So you can actually pick it up here and roll it around, which should make the shipping people's job a little bit easier if they use the wheels. But you can see what I did to pack the transmission in there. Multiple different ways to do that, but I just use this insulation. It's like 1/2 inch thick or inch thick insulation that you would use up on like basement walls or ceilings and stuff. And just cut it up into pieces and placed them in there. Made sure that the shaft was secure, and it's really not going anywhere. So That's that. I've also got a lid for it right here. So this goes on. We've got cutouts for the pieces that are a little bit tall. And then we've got this lid that goes on like this. And we'll snap the corners down and such. And that is the shipping container we're going to use to get this transmission to California. I wrote wheels on there just so they're kind of hidden, so I wanted people to kind of know if they're moving this around that it does have wheels. And I think it's going to be around 130 bucks to ship it there. So that is including insurance for about $3,000. So it is making me reach deep down in my wallet. But we've got to get the transmission fixed. I wanted to mention too that I'm shipping it to Drift Motion in California, and they specialize in JZ, Toyota motors and engines, and that's the type of stuff they sell and specialize in. And I was going to buy the transmission rebuild kit from them, and I thought about having a local engine or a transmission place rebuild it. But these transmissions are pretty rare, and I really don't want to be paying shop around locally to learn on my transmission. And Drift Motion's labor rates are actually what I think pretty reasonable. So it's about 500 bucks for labor. And I feel like if I ask the transmission shop locally, that's going to be about what they are. So I might as well send it to the people who specialize in it. They've on their website done hundreds of these. That's what they say. So I'm just going to go with them. And that was kind of my thought process to ship it all the way to California to have them redo it. I've got to clean this garage up. The whole place is a mess. And in the meantime, try and find and upgrade some other things while we're on hold due to the transmission. So that's going to be it for this one. Get ready to ship this out, and I'll see you in the next one.